Test, test, test.
So I'm curious, since I'm almost certain to end up in silver bracket. How's that going to run concurrent to gold? I don't even know who's confirmed to be 12 or 16 person yet.
What the fuck?
I love technical difficulties.
Was the game just a bit too loud?
Okay.
Best of threes until like semis or finals.
Okay.
But there will be a bracket, and it's all like
I guess we'll keep this as a
concrete.
backup.
Yep. So then, unless there's an absurdly high number of quals, pretty much everyone in quals is going to get in.
We're going to put everybody in silver, even
Yeah.
if it's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
than 32. We'll just have like a quick play around or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. If there's 16 versus 17, one game, it's just like real quick.
Yeah.
How long is going to be off stream?
Oh yeah, I don't.
I mean, we could.
Zempro, yeah, I know
We
you
just
you
need-
you got lofty goals, but
I mean, the capture is set up. I just needed to tie the two webcams up on those two, and it could be streamed. I need a laptop on a network. I have two webcams. Yeah.
If you want to stream it, but you don't have one computer.
Huh? I would need. Yeah, I would just need someone else's computer to stream it. And I know.
I got my laptop because we'll be done with the check-ins by then.
And there would be a little bit of like bug fixing that I'd want to do, just because I think I need to swap out that TV, just because it's not good with AV splitter. I think we'd go with the one next to it, just swap it in, because it gets all like wavy.
Oh, weird.
From
Even the powered ones?
Huh?
Even with the powered
Even
ones?
with the powered one.
Wow.
I think it's an issue with the TV. It did the same thing at Boston.
Huh. Does that Toshiba back there have an outlet? Some of my Toshibas have a
Oh,
video
it
out.
does. It does. It does. No, yeah.
Big ones, they have an
If I swap that,
I'm curious, but how many CRTs do you have in total? Cause,
Me?
yeah, because I remember you talking about a couple years ago how you basically have to hoard them nowadays. But
I don't remember the exact count. If you want to look at my storage space.
I'm going to guess 15.
It's like 23.
Are we going to be using this seat?
No.
suddenly we may only have 5 people showing up for this call block.
Oh.
Because one person ran out of gas on the way here, and needs to get more gas, and one person's on a bus that got delayed.
A bus delayed? What?
What?
Imagine.
No way.
Public transportation? So reliable. Well, my storage space is not too bad. I'm sorry. It's and the nice thing is, I bought all these back in like the 2000s when they were like $5 a crystal, right? And I like go to conventions and when they have their own cash, I just ask, oh, can I have this one? And they're like, sure. So, but no like real crazy stories because I haven't had to go on my way for them yet. I haven't gotten to that part yet. It's probably going to happen at some point.
Fair enough. I'll say that my own source that I ended up with, I found by accident in the basement of my college dorm. The janitor's like, oh yeah, you can have that. You can have the disco balls
There's
there
the
too.
message. I never pulled it up, but that's I was after. So all along that side is on the left there. Yeah. But I used to have it in my basement and taking it up and down the stairs constantly. Too old for that shit, so I have to rent a storage space now.
Three people still like in transit, so like once we have 4 or 5 people here, then it's just
Yeah, but it's like
yeah, I know.
morning.
Morning. Sempro, am I good to call into the second session? Sure. I'll be back like 15 before then.
So anybody showed up yet? You in here for
Just the two of
Here,
them.
I guess.
yeah, go ahead. Sit down where you want.
All you.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, but
Cool
let's,
guy. Yeah,
let's
cool
stick
guy.
common too.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's been asking me for like 2 weeks
Asking what?
to commentate.
Out of curiosity, which TVs are connected to which parts of the...
So it's top left. This is the top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right.
They're all labeled on the Tetris blocks. Yeah, that's
Is that a metaphor for your actual Tetris game?
I hope not.
You paid, right?
Yeah, bye, Rick.
Cool, thank you. He said I knew it was an issue because the line's probably ridiculous and making people go to security.
First, there's a badge pickup line, then there's
Park,
like
I parked like all the way down there.
Dave Smith!
Thanks, guys.
Good to see you.
Morning. Eric ICX, champion a couple years ago, Zempro. You know Scout.
I was impressed how they corral everybody. You can get through the door, but they have a big space for everyone to collect before they'll let everyone into the rest of the venue. I've never been to a place that has that. That's pretty cool. Someone has to wait outside.
Were you
Well,
last?
no, I've never been here before.
Oh,
No.
okay. Cool.
No, I wanted to. I've got a lot more available weekend time off now because
I'd like to get out as soon
my
as
schedule,
possible.
my work schedule was through the weekend for the past 3 years. So you have to take almost a whole week off every time you try to go to some weekend convention. And it was tough to prioritize. So I definitely had interest last year, but it's my first time.
Which one? finals between the semis and the finals for the gold, and that gives the second player a break, or the players a break. I guess it's the says the same time.
Justin, you want to call now? You don't have to.
Can I have a station now?
What?
Can I get a... What station do I pick?
Any.
Oh, we're not streaming?
We're street. What are these for? No. Oh, we get you on main stage. If you don't want to call, you don't have to call.
I just need warm up.
There's room later.
Not gonna matter. If I call an hour late, I'm not gonna late the day out.
Yeah. Just beefing up with it. Well, then we have more from people later. I told you already to call now. Though I said maybe main stage, but because probably one is God's name.
Okay.
I know Zero Pockets is not
There's 13 is. But it can't hurt to have dad back. Let's have dad back there just to say. If government agents that can check on stuff.
That makes it easier later. You're gonna have robots and all that up.
Dave, what's your PB on this?
Walling, low 200s.
200s?
For low walling,
Just playing in general.
I think I touched 600 once.
Really?
It's to get above 400 is rare.
Do a call run. I'll cover you. Huh? Yeah. Well, when we start, when we get everybody in, we'll just do your hour.
That's an hour?
Yeah, hour to qual.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning?
Most nervous about getting everybody in the building because apparently the security's terrible.
Yeah, the line is insane. It goes all the way around the entire building.
Yeah, for badge pickup, we don't already have one.
But the thing is, it's only for the people who are arriving today, right? So if we just push those people back to the later fall.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So,
Like I'm getting.
We're
I'm
just
getting Justin to
everybody
play
who's
now.
here. We're just gonna have them play
I'm
now.
gonna get Bebop to play in this block.
yeah.
You played yesterday?
Well, my qual is, I mean, I guess I could qual now instead.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you should do that.
Yeah.
Because
My qual is
that
a
frees
later
slots.
qual.
That frees up slots for people who are later.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I won't be able to wait in line with you then. So.
I mean, we'll see
how
how it works. I mean, I'm in the VIP line anyway. I don't know if they'll let people launch in that.
True. Good point.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
I'll let you know how. I'll let you know how it goes. I think
Okay.
it's 11:30 until 3. So you have a period of
Oh,
time.
so you don't need to go like
No,
ASAP.
well,
anyway.
no, I don't need to go right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
and B, even if you go later, there's probably a
Right,
good
but I
chance.
also don't need to like get into science. So.
Let me go see what the
all right.
search is. All right, I'm
When-
gonna get on my t-shirt.
When are you trying to start these calls? Like right
As soon
now?
as we can get
Enough
a
people?
stage and a few people out there, we can go.
Okay. Well, I can do my call now to save space, to make room rather.
Let's try 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Morning.
Morning. I'm supposed to be calling now.
Yeah.
Take one of these.
All right, good morning, Tetris, CTWC East Coast Regional. Due to the security line outside, we're going to get our first group of quals started with anybody who wants to qual now. We're going to start in roughly 10 minutes. We're going to fill up our stage, and anybody else who wants to qual now, let's just take care of it. And then we'll have our other two blocks in an hour and a half and 2 hours or so, respectively.
I'm hoping to get some homework done during this call.
What's that cover does?
Also, be sure to check in with the lovely Robin at the front desk to get your tournament feed paid. Huh? Can we what?
Actually, no. Because there's people that like could get in here. They're like, oh, I'm fine if I don't warm up. And Critical Lap is like, I would like to warm up, so I'm like, we put them later. We put them later.
Let's get.
So I'm gonna cover those up here.
Okay.
Cover those maths are like GMP, pair.
Yep.
Like,
Let's go.
yeah.
My guess is that Fractal's probably playing Drought Hack right now, so that's why he's getting so many droughts.
Did my score get any idea this?
Your score?
Yeah, from last night.
Yeah, it's about to go with this. And then I'm going to talk to them and get their consoles ready. No. You're not in here.
All right.
You know what it was? Do you have proof of it? 1 second. I just need
Are we about to start?
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 minutes.
Okay, cool. Can you get them on qual mode?
Sure.
Is Dan here still? Did you get my score from last night? Or did Dan? Dan's 3. It was like a. I don't have. I don't think I was a screenshot. No response to that shit.
Did Scout qualify here yesterday? Okay.
Just to give you guys an idea of how long that queue line is, so my guess is that the convention center is probably like half a mile long. Apparently the line is even longer than that.
We're gonna get started in like 2 minutes. Right?
The little Sharpie thing? What? The Sharpie thing. Showing people's names about it.
Here. Oh.
Oh.
Everybody paid, by the way? Thank you. Just checking. Of course.
Justin Pay. Justin is not. Are we waiting for volunteering? Everyone else. Are they good to go?
They're both good to go. They're both on call mode. Yeah. So we're all ready.
All right.
What's wrong with Lapis' level?
Wait,
Is Lapis' calibration wait, cover now? Is his calibration off?
yeah.
Sit down and call now?
Yeah, they were gonna do. I was gonna do it later, but
Right, yeah.
Are there players off stream doing more calls? Yeah, there are.
yeah, all right. So we advanced. Is this one we were using yesterday?
I don't know which one that is.
Because that was a good one.
It was, yeah.
You guys are gonna count us down, right? Yep.
I don't know why it's stuck on.
It's reading it
Everybody ready?
Alright. Is everybody ready?
Everybody ready?
Okay. Here we go. Yep.
8.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play some Tetris.
Oh, didn't hear myself there.
Yeah, both mics are live, so.
Is my level lower than yours?
Maybe? Oh, yeah, I turned it down. There we
I
go.
see what you're doing there, Eric ICX.
Yeah, I turned it down for that previous mic, so.
Was Cole here? I thought Cole wanted to be on comms.
Cole
Next
wanted
group.
to do it next.
All
yeah.
right, cool. So we do have a timer up. And if you didn't catch this yesterday, we are playing for 1.2 million. So it's been brought to my attention that they don't want to call these 1.2 maxes. So we need to come up with a fun term for a 1.2 in this format. So Eric ICX, since that's your format, this is your baby, come up with a cool name on the spot now. Go.
Okay, I'm going to think about this for a little bit.
All right. Well, you got an hour, so chat wants to give us your suggestions.
Yeah.
We apologize for the camera. My little PC just can't handle everything anymore with Nestor's champs and everything else. But
How about max out point twos?
max point 2, we'll workshop it. Or maybe a Philly max out. Let's get some representation here.
Yeah. Looks like yeah, Zempro, now Bland's Nestor champs is up. Yeah. Just so everybody knows.
Score's accurate. The level might be off. The colors might be
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, basically.
But Zempro got up in the AM to get here today, so big congrats.
I was so tired last night going home, I actually just straight up fell asleep on the couch. So, I think I woke up at like 7:30.
All right. Got Danny Cox in chat all the way from Taiwan. Calling it a Zemp Max. I like that. Philly Max. Tariff Max. Ooh, getting
Philly
political
Cheese
here.
Max. Oh, getting some Philly representation in there.
A Rocky Max. Max Wit. Yeah, I like that, Scout. Wit 2 point with Wit 200,000. Max Plus, very conventional.
2 max.
I like the wit. We got to figure out what
Yeah.
what the wit part is.
Whose idea was it to have 1.2? Well, you're listening to that person right now. We were the first to do it last year, and we're doing it again this year.
By the way, yesterday Cole had the 5 maxes wit in a 6th game with only 800 points short of a 6th. So pretty dominant hour stretch there for Cole Bucket.
I'd have to pull up the qualifiers from last year. Did we have 1 or 2 hour quals last year? I don't
1.
remember. Okay.
I'm if we did 2, then somebody slapped me from back last year. Because that's insane for 2 hours at a regional.
Yeah.
Sempro will do double duty. So I got a world champ to the right of me. I got a world champ to the left of me.
You're surrounded on all sides by world champs.
Future world champ over there, and
You're
I'm
talking
just the
to
mediocre in the middle.
2-time world champion as of 2026, Fractal 161. See, I like max point 2 because it's less syllables.
Ooh. Speaking of wit, Math Whiz. But we are live from TooManyGames in the greater Philadelphia area. Some call it Oaks, Pennsylvania. Some call it Phoenixville.
One
Right
thing's
across
certain,
the river
though.
from Valley Forge.
One thing is certain, though. This definitely is not Philadelphia County, so technically we are outside of Philadelphia, even though we're calling this the Philly Regional.
Philly, and my commute was 45 minutes
Zempro's commute was 45 minutes
from Philly.
from Philly.
Chris Brady's here. He'll be qualifying later. This is technically the East Coast Regional, and he won this event back when it was in Pittsburgh in 2018, I think.
2018, 2019, either one of those years.
Two-time.
Fractal's fingertips must be flat by now. You should see his controller. It's like completely indented.
I'm really impressed with the hair on Fractal. I wonder if he goes by each individual tuft and gets it perfectly sprouting like that in the back. I mean, Champion's got high standards. You'll also notice in the bottom right we have our Matcherino for this weekend. We got a lot of heavy hitters. Meme's going to be here later. Huff's going to be here later. Tristop, the two-time defending champion of this event, or one-time defending. See, I'm so many champions here. Can't get the numbers straight.
Yeah, if you can spare a couple dollars.
Might be some codes left too, I believe. And I don't know about all y'all, but we got Dave Smith Says here qualifying off stage. He's a Dr. Mario legend. He's got a very creative mind. If you ever watch his gameplay, he's a genius. And he was commenting, the first comment he made when he saw the background here was like, oh, you guys are like, that's a tribute to the Tetris Game Over screen. And nobody thought of that. Everybody's thinking, oh, it looks like a car garage. Like, no, that's the Game Over screen behind all of our players. So maybe we can rig it to we can open and close that gate after every game over for the finals. I don't know. It might be a lot of work, but
yeah,
that's totally what that is.
That'll be way too loud.
I remember the Blanks Garage Regional when they had that sound effect after the transition. It was super loud.
That was my idea.
That was cool. So speaking of max outs, Fractal's about to hit 1 million points, but 1 million points ain't good enough for this regional.
And that's first kill screen of today from Fractal 161.
Right in. Ring the bell, final ring the bell. And Yobi's calling it the Tetris curtain. I like that. But the advantage of that 1.2 is that it forces players to play in the 29. So we will see if one of the OG game crashers can get to that 1.2. And if you line it out like this, Eric, it does slow you down a bit. So that was the whole point of this format.
Yeah, the whole point of this format was to effectively force kill screen or very, very good 19 play. Because a max out just doesn't cut it anymore. The event was in Blank's garage, not mine.
30,000 more points to go. And there's a Tetris. There's the one for Fractal. Let's go.
There's our first max point, too, of the day.
Oh, and thank you very much for that contribution in the Matcherino. I'll bring up my phone and read off the comments. Since this is Qualls, we do that. We do have a $500 guaranteed prize pool, but I expect that to go way up because of the talent this weekend.
Yeah, Zempro's working on NTC, so Blend's level is a little bit off, but
that's why we stream our qualifiers. You know, we get to hang out with the chat and we get to fix our tech issues.
yeah. Just Nestor's Champs things. think you've heard this idea before, Eric. 1 rollover is equals 2 max outs.
Oh.
Bland with the 1.1 million.
Wow, it's a heck of a kicker, though.
Yeah. I haven't thought about it that much, but
Bringing up the event here in the Matcherino because we're going to be streaming quite a long stream today. We're going to have 3 blocks of qualifiers, and then we're going to go straight into our gold bracket of 16 players. And because of our time constraints, those rounds 1 and 2 are going to be best 2 of 3. So a lot of variance here, a lot of potential for upsets with that more brutal format.
tournament will be completed today. Yeah, this is a 1-day, technically 2-day event, but the actual tournament is 1 day.
Another little young Petra super fan at his first event signing up.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Never seen him before. It's his first event. Yeah.
Thank you for the $22.22 direct contribution from Rogue Potato. Care for those rogue potatoes. They might end up as fries at Wawa. Gotta say, I was not impressed with those last night.
Honestly, I was thinking of getting them once I saw somebody order them, but
Ooh, they were. You think In-N-Out has bad fries? Wawa, I think I outclassed them in that category. But overall, like my sandwich, liked hanging out in the chaos of the local Wawa.
Yeah.
And before people start complaining and talk about Sheetz being better, you know, when you're in a city that doesn't have a Wawa and you go to a city that does, you go visit Wawa. Enjoy the trip.
exactly.
Ooh, Bland trying to get that T-spin and it kind of fell apart. Kind of let that go in a qual game. And this is the engagement we were looking for in chat. Now we've got regional gas station food wars going, and I'm here for it. Let's go, Dave Smith says. 527.
Dave Smith, 527, 057. I have another one. Dan Sushi, 579, 900.
Just put me at 400K and it's more than that, but it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Oh, is your 400K in there?
It wasn't. I don't remember what my number was, so I'm just going to put a straight 400.
All right, I'll pull up the stream.
Oh, you think you have it? Okay.
We gotta be exact here.
All right. Well, Marfram's watching. Sounds like Danny Cox has not been to a Buc-ee's.
Danny's not been to a Buc-ee's. Don't they live near a Buc-ee's?
Danny Cox has been. He lives in Taiwan. He's talking about.
Well, I've been before he moved there.
I don't.
Was Buc-ee's that big when it started?
Probably not. I think it's only been around like 20 years.
All right, Bidwell's exact score was 454, 177.
All right, Fractal well and away to Max Witt, number 2. I'm on commentary. I get to decide. Other commentators can make their own term. Now there's discussion about the bathroom quality at Buc-ee's. Now see, if you take a Buc-ee's clean bathroom, Zempro, and add like the Asian bidet type toilets, think of that. Think of that amazing combination. But Japan doesn't have like huge oversized things. They're
You're lucky if you get 100 square feet.
right. There's not a lot of parking.
Somebody say parking?
See, I've put ideas into people's heads in chat, and you're welcome. All right, Fractal into level 29 play. Well, it's only 937, so a little bit of a grind here to get to 1.2. Ooh.
That misdrop certainly doesn't help.
I mean, it's this Fractal. He's gonna take this as a kicker. Zempro. Emphasizing the pro in Zempro, running over there at top speed in front of the Tetris curtains. I also like that big-ass padlock behind Fractal's head. It's a nice touch. We didn't get pipe and drape. Well, we got one section of pipe and drape, and we saved that for our interview area that we will hopefully utilize later this afternoon.
Honestly, I didn't know there were tiers of parking lots. I personally just always view parking lots as a binary. They're either there or they're not.
Well, you
and
can
they're either
ask,
full or they're not.
you ever park in like gravel or grass or something.
Still fine.
You're a very practical young person. That's admirable. My poor computer.
Poor pewter.
Currently I have Eric ICX commentating. We have a little bit of side commentary from Zempro as Zempro's manning all of the things, doing judging, doing Nestris champs, checking the Discord. And we got Scout on the floor doing some judging. 3 rollers and a DAS tapper walk into a stream.
Is the video glitching out for anyone else? Yeah, that's just our cameras because Biddle's PC is doing so hot today.
Oh, Bland's score kind of did a thing there. It's definitely not 9,000. It's over 9,000, Eric.
Oh no. Nestor's Champ's also not doing too hot right now.
It rained last night. It's cooled off a bit. It's a little 404 error on Bland's screen. But definitely at level 28. There we go, fixed. Again, Zempro putting the pro in the nickname.
Land with a 917.
You can have your own little virtual match there with Fractal and Mathwiz right now.
Fractal with a pretty hot score to lines ratio coming up here.
Oh, what a solve from Fractal. So clean. That's a million points. Do we ring the bell for the millions or just wait for the 1-2s for the quals?
Let's do the max 2s.
Let's do it. Let's do the wits. $50,000 points away.
Only 2
The
Tetrises
Plus.
to go. Max out plus. How about that?
There it is. And before 29 also. And there it is. Number 2 for
Number
Fractal.
2.
Let's go.
35 minutes in. 25 minutes in.
check. 34 minutes. 26 minutes. 34 minutes. 34 minutes left.
Lance submitted a score yet?
What?
I used to work on that.
Fractal going with the 19 starts. Feeling the pressure from Cole yesterday. No, that's not a storage unit. This is a tribute to the Tetris curtains at the end of every game in NES Tetris. Also, notice the pretty lights behind the players. We went extra. The venue is actually the Greater Philadelphia Convention Center, and it does
Expo.
have a garage. Oh, okay, you're sure.
Expo Center.
Expo Center, thank you. It does kind of have a garage feel. Concrete floors, lots of garage doors.
That's just how all convention centers are, it feels like.
I mean, Pasadena had carpet, so we're kind of spoiled.
Yeah, we have it good in Pasadena.
Cinder block chic, I like that. Yes, don't go to the Philadelphia Convention Center, Cole.
They call it the Pennsylvania Convention Center.
Fractal.
Getting
You know,
a little
that-
high up.
but it's the world champ. It's like, this is nothing. But kind of the advantages of starting at 19 have kind of dissipated because you're only at 381 at what would be the transition. So thanks again for checking us out on Twitch and YouTube. So with the 19 start, the transition's about to happen at 140 lines, so level 20. Speed stays the same, but the points increase. Got Cole Bucket taking professional photography. Everybody's a photographer now. I'm here for it. We are under 30 minutes. We are at 29 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, Fractal looking for number 3 here, but it's going to be quite the deep run into the 29 speed at this point.
Honestly, regarding qual formats, this is a pretty hot take, but I'm pretty sure number of rollovers would work pretty well as a qualifying format for CTWC, because rollovers test your potential to play kill screen, and we could go back to the days when people only had like 3 of them in a qual.
Yeah. Cool. They'll be up here.
All right,
Going into
into
kill
29
screen.
at 9:05.
Gonna need another 300,000 points.
It's about 8 Tetrises, I believe. But there is no level cap within this mode, so no double kill screen to worry about. You can take it slow, but Fractal's
Yeah, Fractal wants to
playing
get
this
this
like 18
quickly.
right now.
Fractal was practicing Drought Hack earlier, so
It's almost like 19's too slow for him, and he kind of gets a little lackadaisical. He needs that 29. $130,000 to go. Ooh.
just when you thought it was over.
Oh God. Okay, that was the critical move. So, 100,000 to go. 110,000. Oh boy. Oh, no! That's a new
That's
kicker.
a good
1.1.
kicker, though.
I think the 19 start bit Fractal in the butt there.
Fractal only going to have time for 3 more games, so his cap right now is 1.2 millions if he plays perfectly.
He's giving us up.
Is this 1 hour or 2 hour for quals? It's 1 hour.
There is a clock by Fractal's head, by his nicely sprouted hair.
Actually, part of his head.
It sprouted from that nice tuft in the back, like a summer flower. That is correct, son.
Any way you slice it, 1.2 millions in an hour is pretty damn impressive. Honestly, I just got an idea. I'm not sure if this would be weird, but every million points that you get in a game is equal to 1 max out. So like if you get 1 million points, you get 1 max out. If you get 2 million points, you get 2 max outs, and so on.
Hey Zim, do you have some score updates on the places of our 4 players? Fractal's got 2 max outs, so that places him where? So Fractal's firmly in number 2 seed right now, but there's a lot of heavy hitters to come. Coverdale, no score submission yet? Okay, 478. Math Wiz has a 792. And Bland at not quite a max at 1.11. So I think you got to get that 1.2 to guarantee that spot in that top 16. I'd have to guess Bland is probably bubble person at the moment. And one of my other favorite things with these events, with the combined events, some of the Dr. Mario players, like Dave Smith says, is qualifying right now, and there's a Flubs in the audience. I haven't seen her in a long time. Recently graduated. The best gamer of her generation, self-declared.
High score with 39 cap would be interesting. The problem is that that's kind of dependent on luck, not skill. Like, my personal opinion is that average of 1 is mostly luck dependent. You really need average of 2 or average of 3 in order for it to be skill based.
Coverdale's up a bit. See, Danny Coxnose is up. He was at the SoCal Regional weekend prior to CTWC. Bunch of heavy hitters there. Ooh, Fractal. Oh, man, that's just a waste of time there. So 20 minutes to go.
If Fractal plays quickly, he can get another 3 1.2s, potentially.
Going back to 8. Or that is 19. And seeding's going to be important in this. It's with best 2 of 3 in those first 2 rounds. You really want to have that advantage of a number 1 seed early on, because the unpredictability of the best 2 of 3 formats, critical. Two flat burns in a row for Fractal. That's fun. Go to bed, Danny Cox. Good possibility we might be finishing up our stream by the time you wake up. Coverdale going with the 15 start. I'm a fan. If you're not feeling it, slow it down, get comfortable.
Honestly, yeah, respect 15.
No complaints from me. Mathway's
Although-
asking if the 9 start is allowed on stage, and you know what? Go with it if you really want to. It is a time issue, though.
Although, fun fact, 13 is actually more. 13 actually has more scoring potential than 15,
Yep.
and it's the same
I
starting
think
speed.
9 actually has really good score potential, too, but obviously we don't
Yeah,
like
level
encouraging
9.
that.
I think it's like slightly below level 18. Might be slightly above 18. I'm not sure. But obviously, we don't play starting on level 9 because it's really slow.
I know it was a kind of a meme during those online years to play your last game at level 9. Some of the LATAM players were doing that. We got the online facts here, the 713 potential with level 9 starts. That makes sense. That tracks. All right, so updates. Fractal at 698, burning down. Looking for max out number 3, or max wit. Got Bland at a 552, hitting transition. That's a pretty good pre-transition score. Coverdale's transitions around the 420 mark. So this looks to be an improvement for Coverdale's if we can get a good run here at level 19 speed.
Yeah, level 9 starts are allowed, but that is the minimum level that you can start on.
No kicker above max. So 512 for Coverdale's. Is that an improvement or nope? All right, 14 minutes remain. I meant to say 15 minutes, but you lost a minute. My bad. Again, thank you for your contributions to the match arena. I think all the codes are covered now, but if not, give us your clicks. They equal quarters. It helps the players out. 1 million points for Fractal. Level 27. This is much more like it for him. And a potential, if this is quick, Eric, to get 2 games in after this. But first things first, another 200,000 points, or now another 120,000 to go.
One more Tetris will bring him up to 1.1 million.
There's the 1.1. Nice board into double transition. Oh, I'm looking at Bland's board here too.
One more Tetris and change for Fractal will do it. And
there it
there's
is.
The 1.2.
Ring that bell, number 3 for Fractal. Now we're looking at Bland here. Gets them 1 million, and that super early too. Might even get the 1.2 before 29. Playing real aggressive.
Covering the wall right as the long mark came.
The dirty Tetris. There we go, Bland. 100,000 points to go. So there's 1 Tetris. 2 will be real close. Probably need another line after that. There's the 1.2 for Bland. GG's. Bland going Mullen. Let's go. You're on the stage. Show off. So that puts Bland into 3rd seed currently.
Probably not going to last for long after our next
No,
slot.
but I think that'll get Bland into the gold bracket for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And getting into the gold bracket in this field, that's an accomplishment. So, Bland is currently 4th. So Shadow Knight with the 1 max yesterday. Thank you, Zemp. Who also has a max out from yesterday. Max Wit. So the interesting thing is going to be Fractal's board. Getting the 1.2 in this game will push him to 4, but he's not going to be able to get past Cole's 5 maxes with the basically 1 single line away from the 6.
Yeah.
But a solid number 2 and a good benchmark to reach for our other players in our next 2 qualifying blocks. It's within reach, but first things first.
Doing the math here, I believe the maximum possible is 8. 8 1.2s if you start on level 19 and play basically perfectly.
You put that challenge out there, Eric. Somebody's going to set up Stack Wrap to try to do that. But Fractal's turning on late in this run. Kind of that middle section was a little bit of a downer for him, but he's in a position to get number 4 here in this game with a really good pace here, and then get that 5th game, or get that potential 5th max out started before our clock runs out. We are down to 8 minutes 42 seconds. You're welcome for the weird time calls. I should be saying 10 minutes, that kind of thing, but I'm going to go 8 minutes. And if you are not familiar with the rules, you are able to complete the game you're playing when that clock hits 0. So there's some strategy involved in whether you want to finish out your game or not when the clock starts ticking down.
Fractal with a really insane pace here. Over 600,000 before 130.
600,000 exactly. That's
Wait,
that's a Fractal
600,000
move.
exactly.
What a move. He does it on purpose, doesn't even smile.
How much longer can he keep this up?
Fractal is such a chaotic mathematical equation, and yet he likes these completely beautiful even numbers.
Yeah, speaking of math, if you have not seen the Fractal math video on the YouTube channel, you should check it out. Somebody link that in chat. If Knifeout doesn't.
33.13% chance of me checking that out later.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, these cameras.
Yeah, the cameras have been glitching out all day yesterday and today. Oh, Fractal getting up a bit high. Got that bar over. And there's the Tetris. And Fractal with the 1,000,000 points. Although he doesn't want to be this high up at this point.
Oh
Getting
boy,
so
here we
close
go.
to level 29.
Oh, we got a $50 contribution from Robin Bidwell, our lovely check-in person this weekend, my mom. No comment, but, you know.
Fractal into
Love you,
level
Mom.
29 and miss dropping immediately. That is unfortunate. He could line this out if he wanted to. He's got 4 minutes to do it.
Yep. So the time wasn't really much of a factor after all.
.1. One more Tetris and change should do it.
Dirty Tetris for Mathwood, but sold out the board and is going to top out. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes remain.
Keeping up the weird call-outs, I see.
Fractal needing another couple lines here.
And
there we
it
go.
is.
Number 4. Loving the weird call-outs. Okay, well, let's do another one here. 3 minutes, 16 seconds. Boomtang guts it. Heck yeah. Good seeing you. Doc Pie very critical of my timing.
Fractal looking to get the optimum start here. Or
Oh, for the 314. I'll think of that for the next group, Doc. Got Chris Brady in the house, former champion of this event, Philly native. Oh, another big contribution here. Fractal's 7th roommate. I think that's the full name. I can't see the whole thing, but comment, go Fractal. 90 seconds.
80 seconds.
80 seconds. 76 seconds. See, it's a bicentennial or it's birth of the nation kind of stuff.
70 seconds. Wait, Zempro, is Fractal's Nestor Champs broken?
All right, 1 minute left.
Fractal's Tetris rate.
So this is kind of this go, no-go point with 40 seconds remaining. Do you like your game? You keep playing. If your game is trash, do that AB select start reset, soft reset, and get another one in before the clock hits 0. All right, 15 seconds. This is your start, go, no-go point, players. And everybody looks like they're staying in at 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Time.
0. Look, it's even flashing. Oh, sorry. As I elbowed Zempro in the shoulder, accidentally. And we'll just remove that. So last games for everybody. So Coverdale's first. Looking to improve on it's in the 500s, right? So this is a very good potential game. So finish strong for Coverdale's. Transitioning at 448. Being aggressive here, getting the Tetris well set up with the 19 speed, knocks it down 472. A couple more Tetris away from being today's best.
By the way, for anybody who needs a timer, don't use the one on Google. It has a really, really annoying beeping sound whenever it expires. Or muted, I guess. A bunch of Tetris players found it out the hard way the first time they tried to use the Google timer for quals.
So Coverdale's, I'm not quite sure where the mark is, but it's pretty soon here. All right, that is a new PB for today's best for Coverdale's. Good way to end that qual run. Keep it going, though. This is a great board, great run. Give him the line. Come on, game. Oh, boy.
Coverdale's getting up a bit.
Get it over.
high,
There we
gets
go.
it
Knocks
over.
it down. LJ dependent on the left. Oh. Get it in.
Surviving a little bit longer.
Every point is gravy. That's going to do it, but a 582.
582.
That's how you qual. You build up to that final game.
Fractal not really liking that board there.
And even though this is the last game, he chose to start at 19.
Yeah. I mean, he's just 2 in the zone, I guess.
mean, he's a world champ. Who are we to question? Well, you're a world champ. You could question.
Of course I'll question him starting at 19. He should have started at 9. Although it is possible that he started on 19 because he wanted to have the most decision time.
I think you advanced players prefer the extra speed to kind of turn off your brain and just play.
Exactly. Are these super kill screen? So qualifiers are not 39 cap. The games are.
So MathWiz looking to improve on their score as well, and I'll get that from Zempro here in a moment. Fractal looking for Max Wit number 5.
Is it just me or is the AC like really chilly in here?
Well, you're a skinny boy, so I'm imagining it's effective. It's beats yesterday that was hot as heck in here.
I gotta put on some more clothes. It's too cold in here.
You should go to our merchandise link and buy some CTWC shirts.
Yeah, but they won't
Layer
arrive
'em up.
here in time. But if you're in chat, you should do that.
Good save.
Yeah, I can definitely speak to the quality of the shirts. I got a couple myself.
What's Bland's current high score?
Uh,
Bland does top out at 657. Was that a... That was not. Okay. Oh, I had the one max out earlier. How about Math?
Fractal currently potential for a
Oh.
1.1 before level 29.
Math was going to finish in the high 700s. Fractal is our last player, looking to get that 5th 1.2 and solidify that number 2 seed for now.
Oh, unfortunate misdrop there. He should be able to get this cleaned up before level 29, though, I believe. I'm a believer. Oh, that doesn't
Oh, man,
help
that's
either.
risky, covering that well up that high at 29 and pending. Look at that. Look at that, Eric.
Yeah.
Who am I to doubt the greatness that is Fractal?
Fractal going into 29. He has all the time in the world to get this 1.2 million. And he's still going to be going for Tetrises, it looks like. Maybe, maybe not.
I mean, single lining it out, it's well over 100 lines. So peppering in the Tetrises here and there is saving your sanity.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going line out.
Oh, no. Knocks
Oh.
Tetris down.
And
Down to
switch
150,000. And another 120.
back. 1.1.
Now he's feeling it.
One more Tetris.
Oh, triple. Oh, 6,000 to go.
One more should do it.
There it
And
is.
there it
Little
is.
drama, but number 5 for Fractal.
And that's the end of qual slot 1. We should be back pretty shortly with qual slot number 2.
We're going to start about 7 minutes.
Shake. Where are the other 3? Did they come in with you? Yeah. Scout.
Oh, we can just pick anything.
Any of these.
Am I on here?
Yeah, unless you want to be next to Ava. Ava's not going to be up here.
Okay, well, Ava wanted to call later.
Okay, fine.
This space.
Ava will be off stream.
Oh, yeah.
Wall band. Wall band. They're the next one. Because they're running late.
Do we have the,
What do you need, Scout?
silver marker?
Silver?
Yeah.
Scout.
It's right here. It's right here.
Our ball's going to be over here.
Yeah, we're trying to put everything on calls over here for simplicity. Does the scoring option matter for Texas game though? Should it be classic or on like letters?
Keep it on classic.
Keep it on classic?
And you're going to be using call mode as well.
Oh, turn on call mode?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like up here, like,
Like, we don't need call mode, but I kind of like the, like, oh, there are 30 seconds left. Do I reset or now or not? Instead of, oh, there's 1 second left, I'm going to reset. You know? Because if you don't have call mode on, you can reset like 1 second. I like consistency.
But yeah, we should have call mode.
And then it also, like, forces this pause screen so you can get a picture. We got a level 3 start on like we actually just rewrote it. Yeah.
You're like mature now.
Wait, where did the bag of OEM go? Ask Bidwell. There was a bag right here. Where did the bag of OEM go?
What?
The bag of the OEM controllers?
No, I was gonna judge there.
The OEM controllers? No, the controllers.
Yeah. Everybody's just warming up right now. All right, we're going to get started with our qualifiers really shortly.
It's more puzzle than video games, so it's a little less.
So everybody on stage, wait, where did Ben go? Once Obox gets back to the stage, we should be starting.
Then they go, the counters under there when it started, using a 10-second. But you have to operate it. And when you hit start, it'll do a 10-second runoff.
I need to skip the sheet. Okay. We just take pictures and take pictures and either give to me or I give you the spreadsheets on the screen. Okay.
the bottom mark Rick Dunham paid.
Okay.
Rick Dunham.
Perfect.
Because there's
Got it.
trying to click on it, it wouldn't do
Yeah, I got
anything.
it. I'm just gonna set up checkboxes on the entities. So that, yeah, we're there.
My boyfriend's not allowed to use his controller.
No patches.
So we're just making the quality of matches worse for no reason.
I mean, that's when the player's not on the.
Bidwell's decision is that paddles will be allowed once it is something people can buy.
Okay, I have one in my backpack that I can sell you.
That doesn't, I don't know. That's not what I mean. Like there's a massive stock that you can sell. I know.
I do think I was thinking it was weird that it's not allowed at CTWC, but then regionals they don't care.
I mean,
that they said something. It's like, I don't know. She's gonna bitch about it. I don't think they're.
Make is hot. Is make hot?
I don't know. I don't think they can hear me.
It's pretty sensitive.
It's not on.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah. I just love everything. It's just not responding to me. That's lovely. Did the network try? What's up with this? Where's the freaking mouse?
Two-minute warning. This is your 2-minute warning. We're going to be starting qualifiers in 2 minutes.
There's no loading. Where's Bidwell? Bidwell, there's a network issue.
What's wrong?
I'm not getting the it's not loading.